So I fell and I broke my arm. And what should I be doing next? Today, I'm going to answer this question because this week alone, I've had three cases just like this come in, and they were all at different phases. So, once again, my name is Dr. Greg Gersten, and I have been helping people to remove the blockages in their health for the last 20 years without drugs and surgery through natural means. Now, when you wind up falling on a limb, or you just fall and you land on your arm, you can sometimes wind up breaking your arm. It's really rough. It sucks. It's horrible. But the fact is that in a lot of cases, the arm is not the only place that absorbs the stress or shock of the fall. This week alone, I'll tell you, I had three different cases come in where people have broken their arm in the past. And when we came, what brought them to us was neck pain. Now, from one of them, it was within a year. Another one, it was 4 years. And another one, it was 10 years after the fall. Now, you're going to say to me, Doc, how do you know that these were related to the fall at all? Well, there are signs of things that wind up changing as a result of the changes that occur in the neck when you wind up absorbing shock. And they can wind up causing something called spinal arthritis. Now, the longer that those changes are there, the more and the different types of spinal arthritis will develop. So we can wind up relatively closely dating back when the injury really occurred that triggered the change in shape that started the progression of the arthritis to wind up developing. So for this one person, he was a young adult. He actually fell on his wrist and he fell on it twice. Fell on it once and thought he sprained it, then fell on it 2 weeks later and went into the emergency room. And they said, it's a shame your wrist was healing so well from your first fracture. Now you have a second one. Basically, what happened was that he had fallen, injured himself, hurt his neck as well, didn't think of the symptoms in his neck as bad because his hand was really bad, and allowed it to just be splinted or braced, thought it was a sprain. Then he fell again. His neck couldn't absorb the shock, the wrist was broken, so it wound up breaking again. That was a really long recovery, and it actually required some surgery. And then he comes into our office mentioning that he has difficulty with focus, attention, sleep cycles, immune system function, as well as jaw pain. These are all signs of changes within the neck that have caused breakdown. And they've all been developing from right about the time frame that he had the fall and the injury. If this is you or you know someone who's had a fall like that, let's make sure that they get into a corrective chiropractor so that they can find the cause of the change and then develop a plan so that future falls don't cause problems. If you've got more questions about this, write down below. If you need help individually, once again, write down below. We'll look to do our best to find someone who can help you in your area. Once again, my name is Dr. Greg, and I want to thank you for letting me be a part of your health.